last to select heroes.
AA Tusk Sven.
You'd normally favor AA in any kind of tri-lane. Like,
not as much anymore, but now, look at this. This is the exact what I'm talking about. Look at the stuns.
Oh, Fisher creating more space is the way Lil does it, but Insania spills first blood against Silent.
Yep. It's tag teamed, Orb of Venom slow. They Druid, he excels at ending games fast.
Non-Grata just got taken out by Boxy. They both went as just as hard on each other as possible.
Yeah, it's just too many stacks. This is definitely a bad favorite matchup. I'm surprised we actually don't see Non-Grata backlaning here. That's what I would have expected and what we've seen a lot of heroes do, even in the mid lane in these unwinnable matchups. Instead, going to just continue to try and out-CS here, but Boxy, if he gets 3-4 stacks...
They're going again on the No Fear, locked inside with the shards, still looking for his own run. Tiger has got the slow on No Fear, that's why Lil ready to throw his weight around and body block up his teammate. Body block for his teammate. Let's change that wording to be accurate.
Yeah, the thing is, it's one of those scenarios where if Lone Druid, if Koifa can get ahead here, he'll be level 5 so quickly.
They're going again. Great Fisher block. Tiger can't do anything about it, not until Snowball is up.
Yep. It's just one of the scenarios. Whenever will be able to do an uncontested amount of tower damage in comparison to every hero on Winstrike, and that's the big flaw in the draft. They can kill you, they can play fast around the map, but they can do nothing to towers until they have items.
He can't even turn fast enough to get the stun he wants to or the reposition. 3 kills in favor of Alliance. The Snowball is starting to accrue.
They're already winning all 3 lanes, Toby. That's what the panel was talking about, and there's not really much you can do as Winstrike to contest. There's an Earthshaker do to help set up a kill on the Sven. Level 2.
Yeah. Not a lot. In fact, nothing. In fact, Warlock's in trouble. The cold feet combining with the shards is already dropping No Fear so low. He doesn't have a lot of life to work with, but a Fisher block from Lil. That'll help out as Tiger, he's actually connected to the Ancient Apparition at the moment. But what does Tiger want to do? He's got a couple of stick charges weighted out the rock wall. That's what he's going to do. As they want to back up, another Spectral Dagger thrown forward. The shard block, doesn't matter. Silent can move over the top of it, and he knows he needs to attack Insania. By doing so, they kill off Tiger thanks to the Fatal Bonds. Nice target choice from Winstrike, getting them on the board.
Many heroes can go toe-to-toe, especially when you consider there's no one really able to rotate on him. When you pick the Warlock, it's just... Warlock Shaker so early, you just can't... You can't find kills early on.
Bottom lane, okay, wants to fight with Insania, going after Non-Grata. The cold feet will actually clip, and that means Non-Grata should die in the tree line. Stick charges give him a little bit extra of time as Insania attacks out. Nice juke moving south. Mickey, he felt it. He knows where he's going. Looking for him in the trees once again into the sandstorm. Sentry ward dropped down, so they'll have to commit 100 gold to get this kill. And they'll find him in the trees. 1 storm bolt to finish the job. While mid lane is doing his own prep up. Tiger
going straight
wants to wrap around the back, slows down Creeper. They just need one quick and easy route. They'll fear him to begin with, and now the Sleight of Fist, a route, there you go, locking down the Ember.
And catapult wave.
Instant pressure into the tier 1 tower, while Silent's in trouble up on top. He's sticking napalmed up. The Firefly from dead is right on top with the lasso. He'll hold him in the fire and the flames. And these kills stretching from all lanes in favor of Alliance.
Yeah, Winstrike, it's just tough. You need to try and recover, get levels, find fights with some Ember rotations and a Warlock Golem. Alliance have no intention of allowing this to happen, though. They just want to keep applying pressure. Mid tower already at 600 HP. And it's going to be the Koifa show for some time. You expect to see him kill this tower at some point and then just look to move top. Look up top as well, Toby. There's a bear with the Mask of Madness and a double damage, just immediately rotating over.
Oh, I don't think that tower's going to last.
Dude, Boxy has bots.
Yeah.
8-minute bots.
He just went straight for it so he can move around the map, and he'll come over to look for Warlock. No Fear is in trouble. The Fissure will keep Boxy away, but with a sticky napalm, No Fear is having a hard time walking this off. The Firefly will come on top, and No Fear will burn to death.
And no one can do a damn thing about it, Toby.
And the tier 1's gone.
Yeah. Like, how simple is it for a Lone Druid to just move around the map? Even though Kuman is there, he can do nothing but watch, and even now.
If he gets rooted, he's almost dead if he gets rooted, especially when he waits this late.
Be careful.
Yeah.
Be careful.
How many times must he get hit before the root will finally connect?
How many? Seriously, he should
10.
die here.
We're at 10, 11,
hello,
12, Kuman, then one attack from Koifa, the 14th, the last one. Oh, that's just hilarious.
Admiral Bulldog would have got a root way faster than Koifa there.
0.9k of the Ember. That's #1 of either side's net worth.
Yep. See, you can threaten the lone trade if you don't get crushed in all your lanes like this, but you can't do it with the
Nice
bat.
entry. Nongrata doesn't know where the detection is. He thought it maybe was a little bit further north, but that won't happen. The lasso is out. The fissure blocks. It actually just keeps Meke out of this one. They are tethered together thanks to better bonds, but inside the fire and the flames, they're still battling once again. A snowball for some protection over towards Lil. Keep the stuns going. Another spirit jump in. Boxy, he just wants this last kill. He's able to get it on Lil, and now Mickey. Where is your attack? He's got Stormbolt in 4 seconds time. Won't happen. Meanwhile, up on top, in the northern lands, buildings are falling.
Yeah, Insania just collecting free experience. It's a 7k gold lead at 10 minutes, and this all goes back to that objective pressure. This is the Alliance comfort zone. Great as Alliance because you have that kill threat like you see now.
They're up to Silence.
Lasso.
They want to make sure he's down. They're waiting. They're waiting. Is there a little bit of extra slow? Silent. He can't get out of this one. The Ice Blast going to connect, so Insania will take the kill.
It's casual. They don't have lasso. It doesn't matter. And now Koifa just collects this free tier 2 top, no problem.
Sure, casual murder.
What items is he going? Has he spent his money on something?
He's got a Radiance and Quick Buy for Koifa.
Okay, never mind. Sorry, I was clicking on the bear, and it doesn't look like it had gold. The bear will die. Nope. Gets the last hit.
Boxy has an Invis rune. He's going to scout the Remnant over on the side. As Kuman into the trees. TP scroll, he's going to use it, and that lasso is back off cooldown.
Dumb.
And I love how he starts it. Starts with a sticky napalm. He wants to ensure the tick damage is still going to be there. He knew where the Remnant was so he can chase him down, but not enough movement speed to get out of the shackles and keep on.
I actually think that's worse for Kuman because there's no shrine, so now he's not bad under the circumstances when you consider the entire squad of Alliance is on top.
They're going after Silent. Cold feed him up, put him in the vortex, throw the ice blast. Silent is dead.
Oh,
Even there's there's your root. That'll bring him down to his shatter percentage. Koifa State, well, is it? He's close. One more tick. 130 out of the 1,000.
Don't blame Koifa though. He just doesn't want to overextend. He feels like they're so far ahead. How do you kill him? You're going to need Ember +2.
They are coming north for a target, so Insania is the easier one, but Koifa's bare scouting out the movement.
Yep. You're making a play now. Insania will probably go down here as 4 heroes converge.
Yep, he's got some friends though. He's going to be the neighborhood. Oh, okay, Rock's going to drop. Maybe that wasn't the friend you want to try and save, but Boxy will get back out. The Stormbolt flies forward, and Batrider is the one ticking down, but there's already 2 heroes lost for Alliance. So, yep, Insania does get the kill on Silent. And Meke, what else? You got less to fight. You've got support coming in through the back, coming in the form of the defensive snowball, but the double barrage strike from Nongrata creates more space. Koifa, can he do something much more? No, he cannot. He knows Meke is dead. Tiger's going to go down, and in all great Alliance games, we bring the game back through death.
I'm talking about it like, oh, look at Alliance. They're just toying with him. Insania is like, guys, just let me die. I'm an AA. But instead, they look to desperately.
The pain level is starting to rise. That is definitely not the dream, but hello, they found Silent. Rolling boulder forward, and boom, hits the Ice Blast onto No Fear, but the Fatal Bond connects them again. Oh, Boxy, Spirit Jump forward. All these items that give you movement speed do not give you life, and Insania hung around too long as well. Overconfidence is your weakness. Winstrike's faith in their friend is theirs.
Thing is, it's not changing the gold lead. It's still fine for Alliance.
But Koifa's still doing his
way. You gotta be careful here.
They just smoked in range of the Observe Ward. Kuman saw it. And what does he do? He put a defensive spirit down so he could break the smoke back up, but they're still going to fight. Duck's going to be triggered. SK being pulled in. Spectral Bond. It's a good Ice Blast, however. So SK will fall, but these Fatal Bonds, once again, Sven just doesn't have the life to survive through this. AA's already gone down, and this is Winstrike on the rampage forward. Tiger, he'll run back past where the rune used to be, and he'll go down. A double kill for Kuman.
I'm sorry, Toby, what the fuck? What? Koifa's not there. He's the Radiance hero. You're in the enemy jungle. Ember, scout at the smoke. He CCs you and you just dive. You just dive forwards. You all in on the Sand King, who's just truthfully not the relevant hero here. You don't want trades as Alliance. You want objectives. You want easy, low-risk fights. Just kill the towers.
And Warlock even denies the tower. He used his golem to come down and deny the tier 1.
XP graph is, look, the win. You see what I mean? You see how the win probability was spiking?
Here they go for a fight. Insania. Well, they'll have to commit a little bit harder. Ice Blast will commit over on Kuman. Spirit jump up and down. So AA is down. Tiger getting caught out as well. He's going to snowball himself forward. They really want to try and kill off this Ember. They'll be successful. This Boxy remains in this fight. The stun from Mickey, keeping his control. Where is this lone druid? He's still moving over from mid lane. In fact, he'll find his own target, retreating back through mid in the form of Nongrata. But the blink away before you can get any kind of burn, any kind of effect on him. SK's away to safety.
It's amazing how well these fights go for Alliance if they're not invading enemy high grounds. And now they can group up around Koifa. He's going to just, look at this, beat down this tier 2. It's immediately going to die.
Yep.
And now Alliance control the top area of the map, get Roche at a point, and get the BKBs. That's what they need now if they want to decisively take engagements, because it's the Fatal Bonds. That's the true problem with the Winstrike lineup for this Alliance team. They need it on Sven, they need it on the Bat, then they can get aggressive.
You got Blink on ES as well as SK now.
Here
Alliance
have
have to
vision,
be
they have
careful.
vision,
Is the Emperor under the Observer? The Fatal Bonds together! Ice Blast will be able to get back, but you may not even have a hero. Lone Druid as well.
They're gonna get more.
As Tuskar is down, and yep, they're chasing Insania. He'll take a fall. 3 heroes on the sideline. Roshan's available if you want it. D-Ward the Observer. You even saw that being planted down. And Box is just like, I need to have pressure on the sideline.
Hey, props.
Find himself an Invis rune as well on the top river. But the fight's happening on bottom lane where they're setting up. There's your Burrow Strike forward, catching the Ancient Apparition. They want to remove that Ice Blast straight away. In fact, they already knew he was going to tick down to the SK. There isn't a secondary jump, however.
Yep. Thing is, though, it's just buying time for Winstrike. You still always have that threat. Your Alliance, you're going to have those BKBs at a point. The bots onto the bear. You know, it just takes that one fight, and Arax will go down. The thing is, the longer this game goes, the easier it is for Winstrike to ensure Alliance never get that critical moment to go for the jugular. And their team fight never really weakens. It's all about the BKBs. Alliance, they've got to get these items up. They're about 500 gold away on both the Sven and the Bat. Then it's go time. Smoke, find kills, get Roche, look to go high ground, or at the very least, choke out Winstrike, but wipe it away.
Yep. Cannot allow them to have it. And maybe a good time for Winstrike. They're 3-man smoking up.
They've got Haunt active. The Sven BKB was just completed, though. They're going to see it.
Bad. Jump in, Blink, double Burrow Strike, Nongrata. They're going to chase them well. They just layer it perfectly, one after the other. One dries, then you put the wet stuff on top.
And I love it. Winstrike, they recognize their win condition. We can't let Alliance walk down lanes behind the bear. They did us a favor and didn't do it for 15 minutes. Now, we are going to take the opportunity, abuse our Blink daggers, 100-0. Mickey dies. There's no save available.
They want more. They're looking for the Batrider.
He's got a BKB.
Lil's right behind him. Puts out the fissure. Is able to connect over on the stun. Is he going to get out this one? It's going to be trouble. BKB and yep, TP away. It'll be fine. Understand why that has to be using me as a reference, but sure. Anyway. Roshan now going to go the way of Alliance because his big abilities aren't down.
Exactly.
They're coming over underneath Observer Ward, so this time it's Alliance who have the vision advantage. In fact, they're coming a little closer, looking for their own fight to have. Roshan should be finished, but they're coming very close to the pit. Right out the beginning, at the front of it, Lil. He can't get close enough. Roshan's still only 1/3 of the way down. They can kill Lil. Glimmercave's buying some more time, but that Fatal is and he got Roshan. He held them together. You know they wanted to keep doing more damage to Burrow Strike forward. Nongrata's going to kill them off. Here comes your Ice Blast. Koifa, you're dead to right. He's actually dead. 52. No buyback available. The stuns are there, so at least Nongrata will be a rebuttal. But the damage into Roshan. Yeah, McKay, don't hit that. Tiger needs a snowball to actually save himself. Finally, the Fatal Bonds is gone. Lil, he'll get flipped like a pancake thanks to Walrus Punch. Boxy is back into the fight. Layer everybody out with the Sticky Napalm as well as the Firefly. Get some distance because Mickey, he needs it. Up the hill. The shields from Warcry. They protect him enough. Now the Yule Center up as well. And Senia wants to help out Nongrata. Epicenter with the Burrow Strike. He'll slow down Boxy just enough to find the kill. But Tiger, does he get his own one inside the sandstorm? He's sticking out. He can find the kill, but just in time until Kuman arrives for his own sleight of fist rebuttal. Roshan's still up on almost no life. They have to get in there.
Kuman, he missed the chains on Mickey, or he would have found that Sven kill and turned that fight around a bit earlier. An unfortunate mistake, and it could punish them here. He's going to reset. No remnants, though. You've got to be cautious. Boxy's still dead. Runes have spawned. He'll take the top one. There's no penalty.
Side of chain again! On Roshan! Roshan actually kills him! Roshan! He may as well have claimed that double kill! He got it! Koifa will claim the Agassi model in return! Then my god, how is this shit
You can't fight into Roche. It's a fatal bond. Go on the Roche.
Oh, Tiger's dead. They're going to fight once more. The bridge is there. One Revenant back away, but then Lasso hold him in position. Bring down the Ember Spirit. Oh my god.
Jesus. When Winstrike's big abilities are spent.
Here we go again. The Fatal Bonds that connect them together. Stun on Roshan buys some time and he realizes, okay, he can't attack anybody.
On top, there's a huge fight.
Oh, the Fatal Bonds is connected once again, but No Fear's already gone down. Can they get a control? Yeah, they can with a Blink Fire Strike forward. Ancient Apparition will fall.
You're okay with this.
I think they're still looking for more. Koifer is just around the corner. He can pull that bear back in again. Right now, SK just hiding his own Sandstorm, but there's your Fissure. They're seeing the bear.
You can't fight this here. You can see Spectre already just moving back. He wants to farm creeps here. No intention of engaging. That Diffusal Spike is a huge damage increase, and all of a sudden, that AA of Insania no longer will he be able to casually blast his ultimate onto the target of his choosing. 20 seconds on the CD for plus 130 damage on the bear.
Oh.
Grata in some trouble, but do you want to fight this if you're Alliance? Do you want to be the aggressor here?
He actually blinked in. Glimmer Cape did trigger, so at least he won't take as much damage, but under the Sentry Wall, there's no invis to hide him at all. Goodbye, SK, and dead for 54 seconds. Maybe another catch out. No. Another Glimmer Cape. Tuskar goes invis, and Kuman can't do anything, but does get the DD.
The Aegis as well has faded. You got to be careful, though, if you're Kuman. Never go for the lasso unless somebody else is there to use their spells in tandem.
With the BKB down, the fell a little bit. Oh, Koifer, what are you doing? Still left behind. Now on Grata, able to get the Fire Strike out. Lil's in the neighborhood, gets his double stuck. No Fear just wants to hold them together. And Koifer, well, can't keep running. The Savage Roll will send them back, but it's a huge rock at the back lines. Insania will fall. Koifer finally brought down by the Sleight of Fist, and the Lions are in full retreat. And there's no buyback available on Koifer. And Lil, he's able to connect on the stun, chain it up. Now your Fire Strike, bring down the Tuskar. All three heroes in a buyback. Now take it back. He just got it. Just enough money for both the Tuskar as well as the Lone Druid.
But he'd only have one bear on respawn. What's he doing there, Toby? He's completely isolated in the mid lane. I said follow Koifer as Alliance, but not from that far of a distance. You don't have to worry about him losing the tail. He's your friend.
Oh boy. Winstrike going to make the most out of the remaining Golem and just push down the mid lane. They're ready to fight, even though Rock is down. Echo and Epi are both still up. And of course, connecting with Fatal Bonds. Like, as long as Fatal Bonds is off cooldown, you're good. You're Gucci.
Yeah, you need to get Shivas here.
Oh god, Box saving surplus. Boxy, do not die.
It's
just behind the tower. Like, if you could just feel the heat behind the tower. They're thinking about going on Kuman. This is a huge fight. They can get him, but the Link of Fear breaks, and they push him away, and now it's a revenge kill. The BKB will never come up. They drop the rock, and in the back lines, you've got Insania. They're right on top of the Ancient Apparition. Mecha as well.
Where's
also in
the
retreat.
Team?
I don't know, Kyle. I don't know.
is farming. Taiga is farming. You're trying to initiate on an Ember Spirit with the Lincolns.
They thought it was an easy pickoff. It obviously was not. Now Winstrike is going to come up high ground. Oh boy. Well, the tier 3 tower's gonna have the crap beaten out of it. The buyback does come in from Ancient Apparition. Another Sleight of Fist, Searing Chain Control, Fire Strike forward. Remember, they got no Batrider for this fight. Nick just trying to tank the entire thing for them, and maybe he can. Under the protection of his BKB, hits hard into Kuman, removing a third with just one hit. But Winstrike, they back up. Remember, while all this is going on, the other lanes are pushing, but Roshan's still up. They're thinking about trying to kill off this bear, but they can't get close enough to it. They have to retreat and get control of this map. Winstrike.
Reset, wait for your ultis to cool back up. No fear. It's not going to drop out his spell. There you go.
Got him.
They needed that one, and now he's going to be forced to buy back if Alliance can get into the base. 3K gold lead all of a sudden just because they take out that big target. But they've wanted that for so long. It's 38 minutes in. Finally, we see Alliance. They get the pick off they need, and it's time to go. But all the spells coming back up. Haunt active, Dunk, Golem, everything's ready. You gotta be cautious here, Alliance. I don't care if you have Aegis. I don't think you win a team fight if you try and take it on the high ground into a buyback.
We're gonna find out. Alliance are gonna push it. Prepare the defenses, Winstrike. The Alliance siege has begun. Fissure, Fatal Bonds, connecting Koifer's bear to Sven. With the upheaval, difficult to get in close. The bear is still copping a lot of damage. Obviously not invis. They dropped an extra sentry just in case the tower goes down. It's like, hey guys, should we deny this? No, I guess not. Warlock was pinging it.
Yep.
The bear is, oh, no Grata, he needed to hit the stun. The bear is so low on life.
They're preserving the buyback though. Alliance.
Yeah.
It gets so dicey. They wait another 15-20 seconds for this next wave. Maybe you kill a Rax, but you're gonna be fighting 5-on-5.
That wave is taking so long to get there too.
Here we go.
They have
very tense.
The bear has managed to like at least regen up a little bit, but here we go, another chip away. Batrider jumps in, low detection. He actually drops him up. At least Warlock will die. Buyback's available. It'll be the Death Rock that comes out of the Warlock with the Spectral Horn forward. They're in full retreat Alliance. They got what they were looking for with one buyback, but it was Warlock. It wasn't the Ember Spirit.
Who's gonna TP forwards?
Oh, he's jumping out towards the shrine. He's ready to fight. And the Searing Chain combining with the double stun and double stun. It's perfectly laid again, but the ultimate's done. If they can kill the Ember, they've got him. Buyback is available. Meke looking for more damage. Actually, no, he's not. He's looking for a way out. Blinks down towards Roshan. They just want to disengage, but that won't happen. Lil's found his own target in the form of Ancient Apparition. He'll solo him up on Willie. Nongrata, he'll bring in the extra Burrow Strike, and Insania will die in the river while the bear is on the run from the rest of Winstrike. It just can't get back. It's continuously... Oh, okay, now it's finally able to be returned.
The thing is, though, Silent has 6,500 gold. I understand why you want to preserve buyback.
Going to go for an Aghanim Scepter build.
I like that. Permanent remnants.
They found a target. Insania. Shiva's guard up, make sure there's no jump away, keep the control, and over on the side, yep, chasing after Boxy. He'll blink back up again, and hang on, where are we going? Whoa, hey, whoa, Tiger goes in the trees, and Boxy goes west.
Yeah, you'll take that if you're Alliance, though. You got the ultimates, but concern is that they're doing it right, in my opinion, in 5 minutes on the deck for Warlock.
Kuma, the slider fist, and he spirits away. Tiger was right on top of him, ready to hit him with the Walrus Punch. That is too close.
Oh,
now they jump. They bring the Lincoln Spear. The fire from Nongrata, keeping Tusker away from the secondary stun. Do they have enough? It looks like they do. Kuman is down for 100 seconds. Buyback is available. Now Meke on the enemy's PKB jumps in. The instant death rock. He just cleaned up the hell.
He hit the buyback.
That looked like a side blade attack. Now Lil's on the run. He knows he can't get away. A quick fissure, but Quokus Bear staying on top of him. That's why escape is futile. Tiger finally comes in.
But those buybacks don't matter. Honestly, I think Warlock is the most important hero for Alliance to kill. And do you go... just question, do you go for Throne here? Are you that confident? You know it's a 4-on-5 at least. You've got to assume the other two heroes have buybacks. What do you do if you're Alliance? How much is enough of this base to take?
Well, here comes your fight. Double buybacks will arrive. SK also buys out by picking up that Lotus Orb of his.
You can't back here.
They're backing. The TP comes behind the lines. Kuman, where is he going? What's he looking for? The Dire Observe Ward is nice, so he knows how much he can get away with for this.
Dodge. Spectre is not really a target anymore for Alliance. They need to be in the base. They need to threaten structures and force Winstrike to come to them.
They're coming. Wrap around the back, but that Observer Sentry will scout out Kuman, wrapping around from the rear. So I'm not exactly certain exactly what he wants to achieve with this. The bear is the only thing at risk at the moment.
Yeah, but one Rax doesn't matter. Alliance, you need more. You need more.
30 seconds. Quokus being out, the Yule Scepter going to cancel that. I mean, at least on the bear. They're trying to send it back for an extra refresh. Now Kuman jumps forward with the blink. He can't get the lasso off. Instead it's the Echo with the epicenter. They put them all together for the Ice Blast return. Winstrike taking too much damage. It's Meke who's finally swinging his sword. He gets himself a double East out of it. Quokus wants to move forward, letting the BKB bear do the work on the front lines. But now Silent, maybe he's got something to return. Nope, he'll return back to his base. He is savagely roared away with a Burrow Strike. Nongrata canceling the TP. This Spirit committal forward. The extra buyback is coming in. No fear. The final bond. The rock will drop. Now the damage must be applied. Insania and Quokus, all their bonds, all their faith are tied together. Silence beating into Meke, but Meke beats straight back again. Quokus the easier target. He'll BKB. He had to break free of it. The shrine will kick in, but no fear. Too much damage. A quick force on the way. They get the stun. They get the control. Silent will shatter into a million pieces, but he'll buy back, putting the pieces back together again. He is the Terminator, but Winstrike, they lost no fear. They've actually lost their big one. The Warlock is gone. No fatal bonds. But what can Alliance get from this? How hard can they push from this? And don't you tell me they're just going to get 45-minute bounty runes. purchased, so the bear can do a solo push on the side lane if it wants to, just splitting the attention of Winstrike, which is the worst thing that can happen because Winstrike want a 5-man fight. They do not want to have less.
They want like this. They need the initiation, but the problem is that because of the itemizer, it gets cute, but Alliance can do this. They're just going to walk forward.
Fire strike, the wrong and the goal. Everything was put together with a fatal bomb. Lay it on top. Yeah, it's all put together. Top lane is definitely happening. Mickey's able to TP away to safety, but remember the bear. The fortification had to be burnt to keep the melee racks alive, but Tusker is dead for over 100 seconds.
But you still have that concern. As Winstrike, you don't have building damage, and now that there's an Ags on court, and the talent, which means it is effectively double BKB. There it is, there's the one.
They caught it out. ES is just trying to keep it stunned up, but the BKB, it just does the work. Say goodbye to one lane of Rax. This is Dota 2. The full lane of Rax is taken from the top. Well played indeed.
He's gonna get it out too.
And he actually gets it away to safety. My lord.
Koifa's realized at the start, maybe it wasn't so good I wasn't playing with my team, but now it's the right decision. And just go for the juggler right here.
6 seconds till Rock. Here comes the bear forward. They just want to make sure this wave is totally gone. Forward and back, but they got the lasso target. That's the big one. It's ES taking away that big ultimate of his. He does not have buyback available. It's on cooldown for the moment. The trade-off will be, however, be AA going down and the Megas. The bear is doing most of the work. You're okay with it. It's just a bear at the end of the day. But Mickey, he'll jump in with the BKB. One cleave will do it, and he'll TP away to safety. No, oh, the bash, it connected. Mickey's in trouble. The follow-up Burrow strike. The Sven will end up falling. They have to kill him a second time, but he's all alone inside the dire base. He doesn't have extra health, and they're actually going to get the bloody thing. Everybody come back, but then again, HM Ridgeley, they're going to go down middle as well. Sven has fallen.
Oh my god, insane. They're literally drawing a back arrow on the minimap. No doubt, guys, we did our job. Strike for a double BKB bear. First with the battle cry, then with its own BKB. It's indefensible. You can't kill it.
Jump up. He found a target. He caught Low Druid. They're not back. They're on the dire side of the river. The observer ward from the dire saw it. Savage Roar will push him away, but the chase is still continuing. No fear. He's going to try and slow him down. Upheaval. BKB on the Druid, but all right, what are you going to do, Koifa? He's just going to run again. Savage Roar causing some problems. The ES Fidge is controlling the bear as well. I don't think they've actually decided which target they want to go on, but they'll kill the bear at least. Koifa does not have a resummon available. No fear can't catch up, but it's a crazy day when a Warlock is chasing a lone Druid.
Why is fire an idiot? You can't tell me. The bear. This is the last bear. They should know this.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
It does not pop the smoke. Can
they find
the bear?
it? Oh, the bear got pulled back up. He's going to be up on the high ground. Now no fear. The lasso! It's on the Warlock! Warlock instantly down. He'll get himself an ultimate, buy him back. It'll take a very long time to walk to the front line. Spectral Horn also being committed. Maybe they have themselves a target. The Yor Scepter up. It's Meke on the front line, looking for his damage into Kermit. The Ice Blast coming as well. A quick Spirit jump away, so Ice Blast will be completely ineffective. Lil's looking for his own target. They've got the back line, but it's actually Lil just got sliced up by Sven. The real knight knows how to wield a sword, and he wants more of a fight. Lotus off to protect, and taking the moment with a double snowball stun. The battle bonds and Rock finally connected, but how much damage has Winstrike got left? Box getting into the fight, Zard's getting his own damage. They're adding the damage with a side of fist. They're all going down. Zard's an all looking for the full rampage. Give it to him. He's gonna go down as well. It's Kuman who takes the kill. The Lions almost all dead. They found the Tusker over on the side. He's underneath his own shrine, but Kuman with the Spirit Committal. Tiger, he's gonna go invis. The Shivas will slow him down. He's trying to juke it. Here comes the attack. You've got the attack to get the Tusker down, and he will fall. But the defense, Home is in trouble. Nongrata is doing the best he possibly can to keep it alive, while the rest of Win must add enough pressure to get Alliance to at least
creep wave.
They have to get Alliance to buy back.
But no bear. There's no bear for 20 more seconds. There's a DD top. That was huge.
They have to fall back though. They don't have the damage output anymore. Without the ES, without the SK there, I don't think they have enough. There's two heroes in returns that can take the tier 3 tower, but how much more can you grab? They're going for the melee, but without the golems now too.
Here they come. Kuman's coming. They're looking to get aggressive here. No man on the Spectre, but he does have buyback haunts available.
Oh, the BTs.
They're going to go for the win right here, Toby. The creep waves are fine. Bat Rider dead for 60 seconds. Druid, I think you just go for Throne here.
Druid needs to buy back, even if he doesn't have bear, but no, they don't. Oh. They're going to back up. We have 55-minute bounty runes to grab. We can think about the next Roshan as well. They just claimed one lane of Rax.
It's equalized, and it just... Oh, that come down to who makes the next mistake. Buybacks will soon play a role in the game.
Roshan started. Alliance in a very good position to take it. The creep wave will push him anyway.
No one on Alliance has buyback though, Toby.
I'm wondering who they actually give the Aghanims upgrade to. Like, it's gonna go AA, right? It has to go to AA. Or do you give it to Mickey?
I think you give it to Mickey. No, you give it to Taiga. You give it to Taiga so we can start punting people across the map.
He's looking at it. He's looking at it. And
you have to.
Boom. Wait, no, he passed it on. Sees that double damage rune. Hello, Spirit. No, in. Kerman's out. Spectral Hunt. They're looking for Insania. The Observer and Sentry in the mid lane. That's what let them know. Ancient Apparition's already going to go down. They look towards Taiga, but they can actually get the control. No, they can't. Meanwhile, up on top, yeah, Bear's doing its work, pushing in with the lane, forcing Winstrike to retreat.
Suddenly, you've seen the momentum of the game shift, right? Where
both sides... Silent, blink, plateau. He's away from home. Unfair advantage. Silent can't get out of this one. Even if he, oh wait, no way, they're BTing over, they're coming in, Tiger is now the next target, he will finally go down, buyback and Horn is available, but they don't want to use it.
Yep.
Not if they can avoid it.
Winstrike, they have to abuse the reach, they've got Ags on the Earth Spirit.
Doesn't matter with that when the Fidget connects.
They're going to use the Spectre buyback if Alliance threaten, but they need to make them threaten so that they can use it to find advantage. There's no racks to save.
They're worried about Fatal Bonds. They're worried about getting too close towards No Fear. So he's going to bond up the Bear with a Freak Wave, but now Blink falls. But the offender stun. It's over on Mickey. He got his BKB off, but who's his target? The rocks in the back lines. AA has already gone down, and Kuiper's Bear is in way too deep. They're trying to get rid of that. In fact, successfully underneath the fountain, able to do so. He'll resummon back up, but it's Foxy who's in trouble as well as Mickey. They're locked inside the upheaval. You can get the double lasso, so there's no extra damage. But here comes Will with the Echo's level. They need the kill. He's going up against the rocks. He will be able to survive, but with the tier 4 towers dropping, they still need to go back and kill the Bear. Finally, it's gone down, but the BTs, they're going towards No Fear's golems. Who's the target? Top lane. That's your target.
The Abyssal.
It works on next time, but you go back to mid. Sven's the one being controlled. He's just bouncing back stuns. The Lincoln Sphere will control it. He'll just jump himself further away, but Nonkrata, he's got the range. Here comes the Spirits. Everyone's got the reach in Winstrike. You're still losing your tier 4 towers, but they can kill Mickey. It'll be worth it. They'll get the smoke thanks to the epicenter. Foxy trying to help him out. They have the stun. At least keep Nonkrata under control. It's just the Lotus Overflow, but the Jesus there. Nikkei, he's going to go down. Kuiper's finishing the game right now. He's killing up the throne. Unless Kuma can get kills right now and then retreat back in. They actually have to look back to the bloody fortress. It's almost down. Half-life. Then the Fatal Bonds connect him up with the creeps. Kill her. Fatal Bonds pushing him back. Maybe now. Finally then kill him up. But yes, Tiger back over with Kuman. Tiger, he's hiding. He's hiding for the moment. Where is he? Snowball. I think I know where he is. I have a chilly kind of suspicion. Tiger back to the trees, but the Burrow Strike to be able to connect. Down goes Tusker. 2 minutes on the sideline. The throne is alive at 50%. Kuiper tried everything he had, but it still wasn't enough.
My God, I look
back away. He's here. He got the Fatal Bonds off, and the rock drop down. They've actually held them together. Batrider will fall first, and the Spectral Horn. They want a different target. Lone Druid over on the side. Maybe Nonkrata is able to find him, but because he's got a Shadow Blade, they don't see him. Is he actually going to go for a Bear Summon and try and go for a GG push? Thanks to the Observer and Sentry he has. He's got some information, but he may walk under the Observer and Sentry of Winstrike. Now here come Winstrike towards the tier 4 towers.
They just plant Spectre in base as well with the Abyssal. Kuiper's going to Shadow Blade forwards.
He's looking for
the play, but it's going to be through back door.
He wants to end it. Lasso, it will be able to connect. ES being pulled back again. He's got the Echo Slam. He needs to get it off. Now you come over the Echo. Kuiper's going in, and he's got a TP. Sven's TPing it as well. They're going to bring in multiples. Throw them back up. Lilith's here. He needs to get the tape off. Kuiper is here as well. They're looking for the stun to the full base rate. The damage is enough. They're going to go. 67 minutes in. They go for the shady play, and it pays off. Alliance take the series 2-1 against Winstrike.